and today we have everything about Four Arms. Four Arms is the Omnitrix's DNA sample of a tetramint from the planet Koros. Four Arms is a humanoid alien that is approximately 12 feet tall, has well-developed muscles, 2 pairs of 4-fingered arms, and red skin. A black stripe goes from his chin to his lower lip, and he has 4 eyes, a main pair, and a smaller pair below them. In the original series, Four Arms wore a white t-shirt with a black line going down it, black pants, and fingerless gloves. He wore the Omnitrix symbol on his upper left shoulder. His eyes were yellow and he had no hair. In Ultimate Alien, Four Arms wore gold wrist and ankle bands, and wore black underwear that has a gold waistband, as well as 2 golden sashes that went across his chest. His eyes were green, he had a black ponytail, and he wore the Omnitrix symbol on his chest. In Heroes United, Four Arms, in addition to his clothes in Ultimate Alien, wore pants, fingerless gloves, and tattoo-like stripes on his body, which were the same as the stripes of his shirt in original, giving him his original series look. In Omniverse, Four Arms now has 3 short spikes on the top of his head, a mustache-like design, and the black stripe on the top of his head is gone. He has no hair, he has a black tank top-like shirt with 1 large green stripe in the middle, and black pants. He has a belt, where the Omnitrix symbol is located. He also has fingerless gloves like in the original series, with green cuffs at the wrist of his gloves. His skin is also lighter than it was in Ultimate Alien. 11-year-old Ben's Four Arms in Omniverse looks the same as the original series but now has green eyes and the Omnitrix symbol on his shoulder is now green. In both his 11-year-old and 16-year-old incarnations, Four Arms now appears to have a second set of pectorals for his other set of arms. Four Arms wears his fingerless gloves and the same pants and shirt as the original series. Four Arms had a better developed forehead, more muscle mass, a different t-shirt design and a pair of jutting incisors. Four Arms wore the Omnitrix symbol on his chest. Four Arms had darker skin, hair and clothes based on Gwen's, and lacked the vertical black stripe sported by Ben's version. Just like Ben, Gwen wore the Omnitrix symbol on her upper left shoulder. Four Arms' most prominent ability is his enhanced strength, being able to lift several times his own weight and punch through various resilient materials with ease. His strength allows him to use anything heavy as a weapon, from big rocks he can throw several feet away, to beams and pillars that can be used as clubs. His great strength even extends to his jaws and bite, allowing him to bite metal and damage it. Four Arms can create strong shockwaves by clapping all 4 of his hands together or slamming his fists on the ground. Four Arms can jump several times his own height, at least 7 stories up, in a single bound. Four Arms has high durability, being almost fire and laser proof. Four Arms' bulk sometimes is a disadvantage. All the extra muscle mass makes him relatively slower than other opponents, and his size, likewise, makes using things, or moving through areas designed for smaller species difficult. His immense size also makes him an easy target for enemy attacks. When under the effects of a cold, Four Arms' strength and stamina are severely reduced, his skin turns from bright red to a dark shade of orange and he develops pungent hives in his armpits. Four Arms first appeared in Washington B.C. Four Arms battled Drive, a Nemo's mutant mammoth. In the Kraken, Four Arms pretended to be a sea monster, scaring Gwen and escaped the Kraken. In Tourist Trap, Four Arms played with a giant rubber band ball. In Kevin 11, Four Arms defeated Tetramint Kevin. In the Alliance, Four Arms battled Rojo, her gang and Vilgax's drones, but abandoned the fight to take Max to the hospital. In Lucky Girl, Four Arms battled Hex's monsters. In Side Effects, Four Arms, with a cold, pretended to be a giant bug, scaring Gwen, saved Liang from some Black Widow fighters, and accidentally destroyed Clancy's home while being attacked by ants. In Secrets, Four Arms destroyed Vilgax's machine. In The Big Tick, Four Arms was defeated by the Great One. In Framed, Four Arms battled Kevin as Diamond Head, Heat Blast, Stinkfly, himself and Kevin 11. In Grudge Match, Four Arms battled Technerg. In the Galactic Enforcers, Four Arms battled 6-6 and Vulcanus and helped Teeny save a falling building. In Ultimate Weapon, Four Arms defeated Apooch. In Tough Luck, Four Arms saved a bus of elderly people from falling off a cliff. In Ghost Freaked Out, Four Arms battled Z-Scare. In Back with a Vengeance, Four Arms was seen in a photo and later threw Vilgax into Kevin 11 and then defeated Vilgax's Null Guardian. In Game Over, Four Arms defended himself from Ishiyama on video game. In Super Alien Hero Buddy Adventures, Four Arms saved people from a falling roller coaster. In Under Wraps, Four Arms tried to milk some cows. In the Unnaturals, Four Arms battled the Squires by throwing baseball balls and using a large bat into them, and Coach Finn by using a broken baseball figure to let it push into the wall and explode. In Monster Weather, Four Arms battled S.A.M. by clapping his hands to make a shockwave pound into the ground, throw objects, but it fails, so he noticed that the only weakness is to play a guitar near the said villain. In The Visitor, Four Arms battled Vilgax's drone. In Perfect Day, in a dream, Four Arms sent Vilgax to the null void. In Don't Drink the Water, 4-year-old Four Arms escaped the police. In Ben 10, Secret of the Omnitrix, Four Arms failed to save Gwen from some Florana. In Ready to Rumble, Four Arms wrestled many opponents. In Ben 10 vs. The Negative 10, Part 2, Four Arms battled the Negative 10. In Ben 10, Destroy All Aliens, Four Arms battled Retaliator. Four Arms is the first alien used by 11-year-old Ben in Omniverse. In Goodbye and Good Riddance, a kid at Ben's school called Four Arms, Quad Hands, until Ben corrected him. Four Arms is replaced by Gutrot in the opening intro of Omniverse's Arc 5. In Cartoon Network's online game FusionFall, Four Arms has a nano made after him. In Project Exonaut, Four Arms is a level 30 suit. Four Arms' ultimate alien appearance is similar to Kintaro and Goro from Mortal Kombat. In Mad, Four Arms was the first alien transformed into by Benjamin Franklin. He was colored purple, had his original clothes, the original Omnitrix symbol, and Ben Franklin's hair and sleeve cuffs. Be sure to like and subscribe or you're a racist.